All right, what's good, y'all? This is story time. Pretty much the backstory of my album I'm finna drop called Triumphant. It's my Triumphant album. If you don't know what Triumphant means, Triumphant is basically Triumphant indicates a great victory or success against the odds. So basically, I'm gonna do a quick little backstory. Basically, I grew up. It was pretty tough. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world. Obviously, I'm from the east, but it's the hood. Same thing. So shootings, stabbings, killings, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Water being off, lights being off, stuff like that. Now, my mom always had money. She just didn't know what to do with it. She didn't know about credit and she didn't know how to invest. So, pretty much, we used to just be stacked with money and she didn't know what to do with it. So, that led to her overspending and putting it in areas where it don't go. So, growing up, I was about 16 years old. I always had a job. My mom started showing me how to make money. So I started first getting my big sums of money, you know what I'm saying, during that time, COVID time, 2020, I was like 16. It was 18, 16, however old I was. Pretty much I was just V-Bucks, VC, boom, stuff like that. Um and it was, you know what I'm saying, it got to a point where I always had money, got my own first crib, my first car, my mom helped me get, and it was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, learning how to be an adult. So pretty much what ended up happening was I my mom ended up getting really sick. She had cancer, she was already sick, and I was ready to move. I remember I came to mom, my mom, I'm ready to go. I don't want to be here no more. I'm ready to go to a new state, go to a new city, something, or start a new life. And mama told me, she was like, look, son, I'm getting real sick. I don't know how much longer I got to live. So please stay. Don't leave yet. So boom, I don't leave yet. That was more than enough convincing. So I stayed in my city at the time, and I ended up having to take care of my niece during that time because my mom was getting sick. So that's when I started realizing it was real. Boom, she started getting better, then she started getting worse again. So it's getting bad, right? So my mama ended up actually she ended up passing, right? After she passed, I was in the city for 3 4 months. I was messed up about it. I already wanted to leave, so my home was just my sleep. I never was home. I was always out and about. This city, that city. I wasn't at home no more. Home wasn't home no more. So boom, after my lease was up, I left. Obviously, I'm out of there. I'm gone. I ended up getting a nice house. It was 1,000 square foot, 1 car garage. A lot of people thought I bought the crib and I didn't. I just clickbaited it. There's a lot of people out here that thought I purchased the house. I didn't purchase it. We rented it. And things ended up going left. Pretty much, we signed off the lease. After we signed off the lease, my brother let me stay with him for a little bit. Shout out my brother. He let me stay with him for a little bit, and I just knew that wasn't the life I wanted to live. So I ended up just saying, off of pure faith, I left. You know what I'm saying? We packed all of our stuff up in both of our cars. We put it in our storage unit. We kept the stuff that we needed, and we put all of the big stuff. We left it in there, and we just left. So at that point, we're just basically homeless. We're homeless, and we don't really have anything to our name. So that's where Triumphant come from. Triumphant come from the odds being stacked against me. Since forever, the odds been stacked against me. I'm the youngest of my siblings. People always count me out. I always prove them wrong, and it's just like I went last year, 2024. I got to my lowest low. Um, and I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? To tell my story, I got an amazing album for y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy this album a lot. But besides the album, there's another situation that happened. So um, I'll never forget this day. So this was the last time I had to have a hotel. So I remember booking a hotel. Right, we booking hotels. We book them online because they're cheaper. Boom, we book a hotel and we go to the reservation and we like, yeah, I have a reservation for my last name Lacey. Y'all see that? Lacey? Like, nah, we don't got Lacey, so I use my BM last name. Hawkins? Nah, we don't got a Hawkins either. We like, huh? We like, okay, we did just place it. Maybe it's gonna take about 15, 20 minutes to kick in. So boom, we go to the McDonald's. At that time, we homeless. We ain't got no money. We using the $5 meal deal. McDonald's appreciate you. I don't even eat meat, but we was killing them $5 meal deals. Boom. Got the $5 meal deal. We come back. We eat in the lobby. I go back in after 20 minutes. I'm like, boom, the reservation popped up yet? He like, yeah, I've been looking for you, checking out for you, man. We don't have a Lacey. All we have is like he started naming people off. we have a Smith, we have a Williams, we have a Jackson, we have, he said like a Chinese name, like a Chong. We have an Ashley, but we don't have a Hawkins or a Lacey. I'm like, Williams. I'm hearing that Williams name. I'm like, Williams. Did I place it in my mom name? Now, mind y'all, I've been homeless for a little good 2 weeks now. We know how to place hotels. Like, I have all the apps on my name in my account. It just so happened this one time I placed in my mom name. So, boom, I go back on my phone, look on my email. The email say, Geraldine Williams, thank you for your stay. I'm like, Geraldine? Mama, you must be talking to me because I keep my necklace on. My necklace got her ashes and stuff in it. I keep it on, and I'm like, this must be my mama talking to me, telling me it's finna get better. Everything I'm going through is definitely for a reason. So I'll go back in. I said, could that name be under Geraldine possibly? He said, yup, we have a Geraldine Williams. Man, I damn near broke down in front of that man. I'm like, this crazy. I'm talking to him like I know him or something. I'm like, this my mom. He's like, your mom book it for you or something? I'm like, my mom did. I don't even have access to any of her Gmail, or I don't have access to none of that stuff. And if I do have access to it, it's not in my phone. I would have to go searching through, He was like, hey, man, it's just a sign from above. I'm like, yeah. She probably trying to tell me everything gonna be all right. Then I tell her my situation. I'm like, I'm homeless right now. I ain't got nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never think it'd come to this, but it has. I don't got nothing for myself right now. I'm trying, though. He like, yeah, man, everything get better. Just trust, man. Keep faith. Boom. So I remember that night. That was one of my most paranoid nights to sleep. I barely could sleep that night, bro. I'm just paranoid. You know what I'm saying? We DoorDash and we making our money so we could afford the hotel for the night. And I remember we wake up because at that time, me, my kids, we woke up early every morning because we had to wake up and make money DoorDash the whole day. So we wake up around like 8, 9. So I remember we woke up this time. It was like 10:30, 11. We don't normally wake up that late. So boom, we wake up late. And it's crazy because it's like something telling us in our body, like we know we not lazy and we know we got this money to make. Something in me right now don't want to DoorDash. Something in me want to go find a crib. Now, mind you, we were homeless for 2 weeks. Obviously, the first thing we did was we went and we got a booking. We got a booking and we got a apartment. Obviously, we don't want to be homeless, so the first thing we do is look for an apartment. So after we signed off our lease to the home we had, if y'all, I can't explain everything in here because we only got 10 minutes. But if y'all want to go check out my YouTube, it's on my YouTube link in bio. Just look for it. It's gonna be the one that says "We Are Homeless," and I explain everything on that. So link in bio, go check that out. Boom, they fucked us. So I'm like, I know for a fact we ain't gonna be able to get this apartment. So we just gotta keep hoteling it until we can't no more. So boom, something just tell us that they try again. We try again. We find other apartments, and we do viewings, and we found this apartment we live in now, or whatever. And they like, what all we need to get approved? They said only thing you need to get approved is show us your proof of income, and obviously, SSN license, all that good stuff. We like, that's it. Like, yeah. I'm just like, I said just what's the word? Like scenario speaking, whatever the word is. How early could we move in? They said you could sign in today, pay today, move in today. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. So we gotta find the money. That's the hard part, is finding the money. So, out of nowhere, I'm not gonna say how, not scamming, not nothing like that. Just for my personal reason, I'm not gonna say how. The money ended up coming through. Some way, somehow, we ended up being able to afford it out of the blue, just like that. So everything was 100% mint. So, boom, everything was mint. So, we only got 30 seconds left, so you're gonna have to follow for part 2. Everything was mint, so everything rolling now, and we like, damn, this crazy. We really probably finna get a home after not having anything at all. So, boom. We DoorDashing halfway. We do like 2 orders. And then we like, nah, we gotta go. We got an apartment hunt. We can't keep living like this. We gotta try something else. So, after those 2 orders, it's ironic. One of the orders took us to one of the apartments we was gonna view anyways. I only got 3 seconds. I only got 3 seconds left. Make sure y'all follow for part 2, man.